It's Wednesday night, you know what that means. Women's Warfare is finally here. I hope you guys are doing well and had a fantastic week. Enjoyed Crash Course, obviously last night. What a banger of a show. And we are giving more bangers to you right now, ladies and gentlemen. I am talking about the Iron Survivor contender fights. Let's get on with the show. Starting off with the Rumble winner going against previous Crash Course champion Tony Rose. I'm excited for this one. We know what Amber can do.
The opening bout is a Falls Count Anywhere fight. Coming down to the ring first, she is the free-falling Royal Rumble winner. 0 wins and 1 loss in singles competition, Amber Cassidy.
Amber Cassidy, like you said, free-falling winner. You're probably wondering, who is that announcer? What is going on? We have upped our production level over here at Women's Warfare. Do not fear. It's what we do best. Coming up next, I believe, will be the new Women's Tag Team Champion, I suppose.
And her opponent, she is one half of the SCW Women's Tag Team Champions with 0 wins and 1 loss in singles competition, Tony Rose.
I am loving the energy this announcer brings, and Tony Rose switching it up proper. Got that Jazz attire going on. Like, you know, she's a team with Jazz now, so I get it, I understand it, it makes sense. For sure. Interesting to see how she gets on tonight. It's not been great for Tony over at Women's Warfare. It's not been great for Tony, really. I mean, like I said, she has been champion in the past, so there has been, you know, a bit of a success story there. But I feel like there's so much more that she needs to find. But I'm liking this look. She's looking ready, looking like a serious wrestler. Obviously, going against Amber Cassidy, you gotta be. And what the hell? Tony's like completely, her body, everything's just changed, I swear. It is what it is. It is what it is. Some people, you know, it's how you know, you can't contain a certain weight, for maintain a certain weight forever, I suppose. That's what I was going to say. That's what I was supposed to say. It's not much of a problem, you know. It's only really if we see male superstars go from a lightweight to a super heavyweight in the space of a day. It's not really as effective when we look at this division. But yeah, here we go then. Obviously 4, sorry, there are 4 Iron Survivor fights tonight. That's what we're going to be seeing. Although it may seem a little bit tedious having 4 in a row, do not worry, we have switched up every single match type. You'll be watching a different fight. It won't feel like the same thing over and over. Marcus, the referee, calling this one as always, and I am your host with the most, not Kieran Goat Cheese, of course. And let's talk about something really exciting. A little bit later on, we're going to reveal a new arena for Women's Warfare, a new look, really, which we're really buzzed about. And you know, there are rumours, there are talks in the media, speculation of whether this is going to carry on after this week. You know, the views haven't been as great as we would have wanted, really. It's a little upsetting, but potentially considering rebranding to Warzone, bringing Warzone back for the development brand. We have a lot of new cats in this industry at the moment, but fear not, any females listening and watching this show, obviously I hope you all are, because it's your brand. But anyone watching and having that fear, do not worry. If we do collapse this brand, it will be only in agreement that Mayhem and Crash Course will host at least 6 woman fights split between the brand per week. So you will not see a drop in women's fights in any way, shape or form. Let's focus though. Tony Rose there, just showing that she is not to be messed with. Top rope action, high flyer. I'm not really sure the kind of fighting style of Tony. I know that she gets thrown over the top rope quicker. We're not going to make any jokes about my son today. We're going to leave Shane alone. We're going to give him a day off. But yeah, you know, Tony and Jazz, it's going to be interesting. We haven't seen the synergy. We haven't seen them team up yet. So I'm excited to see how they actually do get on once, you know, we witness it. And it's going to be a raising the stakes, really, where we see these two team up for the first time. And what pressure, because they'll be defending. You know, there's no room for training. I don't know if in the performance center they're working hard. I'm sure they are behind closed doors. But yeah, it's going to be one of those things. And look, Amber Cassidy, let's talk about quickly. What an incredible tenure, I suppose, she's had over here at SCW. Joined sort of just before Free Falling, managed to get that fight against Jazz Shawbridge. It didn't really work out, you know, her way. I just realized I don't even think she won the Royal Rumble. She didn't win the Royal Rumble, did she? No, she didn't. That was Caitlin Reeves. Alright, so we've messed up a little bit here, but we're going to carry on. The announcer didn't know that was my fault. I blame myself. Amber Cassidy, she won something to get the fight. She won the golden contract. Come on. It's the golden contract, for goodness sake. I got it wrong. My bad. It's going to be a 2 count. Let's focus more on the match. Yeah, I do apologise about that little blooper. Just to sum things up, yeah. Caitlin Reeves won the Rumble and Amber Cassidy won the case. And Tony being tossed there to no man's land. And referee's going to follow suit. So this, like the announcer said, falls count anywhere in this matchup, anywhere in the arena. You fancy trying to take the pin, trying to take your opponent down, you can go wherever you want. You pick. And it's going to say a stunner, but she's not done yet. Nasty submission here. You know, could be enough. Hey, you don't know. Doesn't look like it though. Amber getting out of the hold that she was in pretty quickly there and going to launch Tony back into the ring. Marcus going to follow suit. Oh, Tony is on top at the moment. Going to go for the cover here. It's going to be a 1 then. It's going to be a 2. Could it be? Kick out just after 2. And what a late kick out there from Amber Cassidy. You know, really getting everybody onto the edge of their seats, making them believe that Tony could have possibly got the win in quick fashion there. But Amber managing to get out of it. Going to go for the cover now herself, and it's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. Could it be? Kick out again. Another late kick out there from Tony Rose. Amber really arguing with the referee, thinking that Marcus isn't doing his job correctly. Going to go top rope now for good measure. Calling Tony up to her feet. Tony answers. And nobody home there. Amber Cassidy completely missing the postcode, missing the city, missing the darn country. Not even close. There's no excuse for this move. For how long she's been here, there is no excuse. We should not be seeing this. Unfortunately, we are. The rich plus bloody hell, the wrist plus assault. I don't know what happened there. Called it the rich. And Amber there using the middle rope, and nobody's home again. While Tony sort of looks like a Saturday morning cartoon with the stars over her head. Nasty knee strikes there from Amber Cassidy. Has Tony in an advantageous position right now. Tony very quick, those cat-like reflexes. Gonna go to the corner, top rope now. What's she thinking? Pulling Amber up to her feet before she takes the big dive and spins around mid-air there. I like the style. I like how she delivered that. It looked interesting. It looked promising. And Tony Rose certainly performing a lot better than when I last watched her. Look at this, 3 punches to the face, the 3 punches of Tony. Going for the cover now. It's going to be a 1 then. It's going to be a 2 count. Kick out again. Amber Cassidy, a lot of close calls in this fight. Hell of an opening bout for sure, and Amber devastating there. Looking to possibly end it. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2 then. Kick out again. This is what I mean, Iron Survivor 60 minutes for these women. It is huge. Everyone feels it in the air. There's that energy, that possibility that Jazz Shawbridge may finally be dethroned when she goes against 4 other women for 60 minutes. It's about endurance. Do you know what I mean? You can't just be great in the ring for 10 minutes. It's about endurance. Who can go the longest mile? Amber repeating that devastating move again. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. It's going to be a 3. Then Amber Cassidy picking up the W in this opening bout tonight and going ahead. Congratulations, obviously, to Amber. Commiserations, of course, as always, to Toni Rose. Amber showing why she is slowly becoming the biggest and most impressive female wrestler in this brand. All right then, so fight 2 of 5 tonight, and it's going to be a tables fight. We love to see a good old tables fight every now and again. Cynthia Taylor taking the walk down to the ring first. Got that smoke in the air.
It's a tables match. The first superstar to put their opponent through a table.
If you're wondering what that insanely loud sound was, it was your man Cheese trying to sneeze without sounding bait, but it just did not work. It sounded like I just let a bomb off in my room.
In singles competition, Cynthia Taylor.
Cynthia Taylor, look, 2-0 in singles competition. She'll be a little bit upset if she loses tonight in a tables match. I can understand that. I can sympathise, but look, I don't think she's going to lose. And I think it's going to be almost scary if Cynthia Taylor gets in this fight, this Iron Survivor fight, because she has been dominant so far in this brand, and I feel like her and Jazz could put on an absolute barn burner of a fight. But let's not, ill talk the woman coming out next, a German dominator, I believe.
And her opponent, the German dominator,
Heidi Sugarbeck, of course. Definitely getting the name wrong, but it doesn't matter. We try our best. Former SCW World's Woman Champion. Won a Royal Rumble to get where she was. Disappeared for quite a while afterwards, to be honest. Now back in the business though, and ready to try and implement herself. Sketch her name into this Iron Survivor fight. Iron Survivor fight, obviously raising the stakes. Let's get that logo on the screen. I swear to God, if I forgot, that's going to be embarrassing. Raising the stakes, 18th and 19th of February. It's going to be insane. 2 nights, 120 minutes. Well, I mean, it's technically 60 minutes per fight, but look, it sounds better when we say 120. It sounds better. So just leave it as that. Look at the size of Heidi. Just huge. Absolutely huge. And yeah, a tables fight tonight, so you're going to have to put your opponent through the table to pick up the W. We have a normal fight, no DQ on, coming up in a minute when we see the return of Iris. Look, Iris took a little bit of time away. We're so glad to have her back, though. And I believe she'll be accompanied to the ring with the Angel of Death, Victoria Warlord, making her return as well. Not in ring appearance, but we're excited to see her back nonetheless. And what? The range from Cynthia Taylor there. Darting, long jumping pretty much. From the top turnbuckle all the way to the ring, or should I say close to the left side of the ring there. I'm going to get a table put in play. The size difference between these two is absolutely insane. It is ridiculous, the size difference. Every time I see Heidi, I swear she just gets taller. Not even just taller, hencher. But yeah, trying to put the table up, set up the furniture store, but no thank you, says Cynthia. It's not time yet, in her opinion. Heidi just sort of launching Cynthia now, and hang on. Go on, crowd, count them down. Count them down for me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1 more for good measure. Cynthia just collapsing really face first into that padded outside bit, really. It looks quite nice and spongy. I've said this before, it bloody well isn't. Believe me. Hang on. Surely not. I thought she was going to do it. You could have put yourself into the main event of raising the stakes right there. But you decided to just show off. Interesting. Yeah, this is what I mean. This is a hard one to call because on paper, you would look at Heidi and say that she's definitely the better of the two, the experience behind her belt. But like I said, Cynthia has been nothing but impressive since joining SCW. It is a really hard one to call. And like I said, it's a tables match, really. So is it luck? I don't know if it's luck. I wouldn't say luck is involved, but there is a lot more to it than just trying to pin your opponent down. Cynthia now going for a submission move. Not going to be enough, though, to get Heidi and delivering that nasty elbow. 2 of them. And, you know, the table is proper out there at the moment. It is in that position. It's asking for someone to be smashed through it. Oh, my God! It's done! It's done, bro! What? That was one of the craziest spots I've ever seen. How is it not done? How's the match not over? That was insane. That spot was absolutely insane. How is it not over, ref? Ding, 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 please. What the hell's going on? Are you German or something? That sounded just Heidi's German, or I was making a joke and maybe she favoritism. All right, don't take that out of context. But what the hell just happened? The tables collapsed. Heidi went through it. The match is over. Look, I'm sorry, but if Heidi wins this, I'm going to have to step in. Cynthia Taylor is going through. Cynthia Taylor's won this fight. They're just putting on a show for the fans now. This isn't a damn Iron Man tables match, for goodness sake. It's done. It's over. Look. Look at the legs of the table. The destruction in that ring right now. Jesus Christ. What a move, though, from Cynthia Taylor. What a move. I actually cannot believe what I just saw. Like, what a unique way to put someone through a table. How stressful must it be to know that didn't count for some very extremely confusing reason. That didn't count. Marcus just, I don't know what Marcus was thinking. Now we have more tables in here than a damn a table tennis place. All right, that's the worst reference you'll ever hear from Cheese in his damn life, but it works. Table tennis places, whatever you want to call them. Look, I'm just confused. All right, the match is over. You know, give us the watch hours. We need an hour of TV. It's fine, but the match is over. We've seen that kick a lot of times from Cynthia. I really like that move. I'm just loving the fighting style. Everything. It's a pleasure to call. It's a pleasure to be the guy to call this fight when Cynthia's in the ring. It's so exciting. Obviously, main event tonight though, we have Chloe Miyu, EK, and Jazz Shawbridge. 2 out of 3 falls, Extreme Rules, full count anywhere match. I am so buzzed for that one. The second meeting. How will it go? And now Cynthia Taylor gonna set up another table. I don't know how she's feeling though, Cynthia. She must be stressed out. She must be angry. She's done this. She's finished the match already. It's done. You know? But she's still going. I've got to give it to her. She's not giving in. She's not kicking off. She could do it for the second time here. And I think she's bloody well gonna. Is it going to be a suplex? Suplex, it's over. She's done it twice. One time wasn't enough. Cynthia Taylor 3-0 now in singles competition. Can she lose?
Here is your winner.
Still though, what a move. Put that in spot of the year, goddammit. That was insane from Cynthia. Bloody beautiful. Moving on though to match 3 of 5 tonight. Quick coffee break. Hey? Alright, I was wondering what the hell's going on then. It's just Iris making her return.
This fight is a standard rules disqualification fight. Coming down to the ring, accompanied to the ring by Victoria Warlord, the Angel of Death, Iris Rivera.
That laugh was awful, I apologise, but I just love this announcer. He is going in. He is going in, announcing these people. Iris, of course, look. Just a round of applause. We're so glad to have her back in SCW, especially myself, to have her back in Women's Warfare. I love the attire, it's looking swag. And yeah, like I said, this is a normal match, you know, no weapons allowed, no naughty stuff allowed. We like to see it every now and again. Who is coming out next, though?
And her opponent, Casey Adams!
Casey Adams. Look, we can say a lot about this lass. She's had an interesting time here at SCW. Obviously disappeared for a long time. A mother now, I do believe. Ready to rise up those rankings again, really, and hopefully put herself in the Iron Survivor fight. As we know, Cynthia Taylor, Amber Cassidy, Jazz Shawbridge, Chloe, Miyu, EK. That's already too many people. I've made a mistake there. I don't know why. I don't know how. We'll figure it out, though. Maybe it's a 6-woman. 6-woman, 60 minutes. That sounds about right. That's cool. We did make a mistake, but we're going to roll with it anyway. But yeah, Victoria Waller looking pretty swag. I wonder if she's going to do, you know, the Angel of Drip. The sort of moves that Trevor was doing. Interesting to watch. But yeah, I don't know, I'm excited for this one. Obviously, Iris, like I said, she really hasn't, or didn't, shall I say it, you know, what's the word? She was awful at Mayhem. Okay, sorry, Iris. Absolutely awful over at Mayhem. And then she was awful when she started here as well. But the last fight, she picked up a W and things were looking great. Things were looking good. There was gold at the end of that rainbow for Iris. We knew it. Hopefully, this little break that she's had, whether she's gone on vacation, I don't know. But she's back now and hopefully she is re-energized, pumped up, motivated, and knows what she has to do to put herself in this Iron Survivor fight, 18th or 19th of February. We believe it will be the 18th of February. Men's will have the 19th of February. So the women, you've heard it, we will be Saturday night main eventing. That's how we do. Casey now going to the apron. Interesting here from Casey Adams. Look at this. Sort of just seesaw. And still not done. A nasty kick driven straight to the side of the face. And yeah, just to remind you that count out is on in this fight. Weapons not allowed. We don't see many of them. Count outs are almost weird. Imagine if the fight actually ended on count out. That would be very disappointing. And it would be an interesting way to put yourself in the Iron Survivor fight, wouldn't it? Unless they both got counted out. They both get counted out, then it will be a 5-woman fight, not 6. Easiest way of doing it. But I know Iris, I know Casey. They won't do this. Iris already going back in the ring. Just leaning there on that ring post. Now we're going to have Casey back in the ring. Iris following suit. Hang on. Look at that. Just look at it. Bloody beautiful, that move. Marcus down. We're going to have a 1. We're going to have a 2. Could it be already? No, I was going to say that would have been hella early. Iris getting Casey back up to her feet. Gonna be, no, I thought she's gonna repeat that move again. It's sort of like a spinning power driver. That's probably a legitimate name for it, but we're gonna just call it the spinning power driver. Leave it out. Leg sweep there, and you just saw obviously rope break is a factor in this fight. Oh, and now it's gonna be into that turnbuckle. Not done yet though, delivering that foot driven straight to the face. Around the world, punching her. Now she's got a submission in a really good spot, middle of the ring. It's going to be hard for Iris to try and swim over to that rope. I very much doubt she's going to be able to, but she gets out of it anyway. Now what's she thinking here? Middle rope. Not going for that ultimate height. Decides to bail out of it. Does the Angel of Death. Superstar. Now just laying on those strikes. I'm going to go to the top turnbuckle, it seems. Marcus saying, get down. It's going to be a splash, but knees up from Casey Adams. She's no rookie. She knew what was coming. Oh, kick straight to the back. Now going to work on the arm, the wrist. And top rope from Iris, and that splash does connect. Top rope again. Repeat. Oh. Oh. Okay. That didn't work. We'll ignore it. It's all good. Now Iris picking Casey back up to her feet. Spinning it around again. Pile driver. Gonna go for the cover here on Casey Adams. Could it be a squash match? It's going to be a 2 count. Kick out though from Casey Adams. I thought we were going to see the first squash of the night, but nope. Casey Adams saying no thank you. She is not going down like that. Iris top rope again. Pulling Casey up to her feet. Casey moving out of the way, making sure nobody's home for that move. Oh, it's a stomping there on the foot. Was Iris. Extreme Rules coming up just after this, of course. Amber Angus, no, not Amber. Amy Angus going against Laura Roy for the last contenders fight, or shall I say qualification fight, technically, more than a contenders fight. And then, yeah, the second meeting of Chloe, Miyu, EK in the women's world, and tag champion Jazz Shortwood's Hall of Famer as well, I suppose. There's a lot. There's a lot. I feel bad for the announcer trying to announce Jazz later on. You're going to have to say about 500 different things. Casey Adams now going to go for the cover on Iris. It's going to be a 1, it's going to be a 2, and the pin men are outside. Hopefully you guys can't hear that beep. It's extremely loud when they reverse. It's like 6 in the morning. You know, we're doing Warzone at 6 in the morning. Look at the cover here from Casey Adams. Going to be a 2 count just after that powerbomb, but no chance. Iris getting out of it. Oh, hang on. Didn't work. Again, nasty move there from Iris, and she's not going to be done yet. She's picking Casey up to her feet. And it's going to be that spinning pile driver again. Going to be a cover. 3rd time. She can kick out of this. 3. I was going to say 3 damn pile drivers. You're done. Give that girl an aspirin. Massive W though, of course. Iris, like I said, look, she had terrible form. She doesn't mind me saying it because it was absolutely terrible. But now she is here. She is winning. She won. She disappeared. She came back. She's won again. She is now in the Iron Survivor fight at Raising the Stakes. Congratulations to her. All right, then, just before the main event.
Just before this main event of the evening, this next fight is an Extreme Rules bout. Making her way to the ring, Laura Roy.
My man's throat must be hurting. I could not announce like that. Fair play. Fair dues to the GOAT. Announcer Alan just absolutely killing it out there tonight. Laura Roy, look, I haven't seen too much of Laura Roy, a new wrestler in this industry. I met her in the car park when she first joined, signed up the contract, dotted the I, signed the T's. She is here. Impressive for sure. I mean, what is she doing there? On the rope. Fair play. If that was me, I would have fallen over and broken my spine. But not for Laura. I like the blue though, you know, the blue lipstick. The whole attire's just fresh, you know. It looks like a packet of extras. I don't know if you have extras in America. So any of you Americans, you may not get the joke. But it's just a chewing gum packet. But I'm not dissing it, I like it, it's cool. Oh, hang on. She's buzzed as hell. Doing that Nikki Cross entrance, sprinting to the ring.
And her opponent, Amy Agnes!
I mean, what was Nikki Cross doing in that Rumble? She sprinted to that ring. You see how long that damn ramp was as well? I'd have had a cardiac arrest if I attempted that. But I mean, Amy Agnes is seriously buzzed up. She's on amphetamines, I'm pretty sure. There's no one that excited. I mean, it is a big fight. I suppose one of these will implement themselves into the Iron Survivor qualification. Well, they will be qualified. I don't know why I keep saying it. There are no more qualifications. If you win this fight, you are in the Iron Survivor fight against Jazz Strawberry. It's that simple. Unless... That's right, I've thrown a curveball in here. Look, Chloe spoke to me and she said, are you taking the piss out of me right now? I was like, what are you on about, love? She's like, are you taking the... She didn't really say that. I was joking. But she did come up to me and say, look, I don't really want... This isn't what I want. A 5-person Iron Man, 60-minute... You know, I was promised a one-on-one. Where is my one-on-one? So what I've decided to do is switch the game up, turn it sideways. If Chloe manages to beat Jazz tonight in that 2 out of 3 falls fight, she will have a one-on-one shot for the championship next week. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, at Women's Warfare. No pay-per-view bout, no. At Women's Warfare. If she manages to beat Jazz, and look, it's a big if, it's a capital if. You put that if in Comic Sans and you turn it all the way up to 72 text size, it is a massive if. Bold it as well. You don't need to underline it because there's no need to fucking underline it. Just bold it. Alright, it's a big if. But it can happen. I'm optimistic, I believe in things. And we've seen it before. Well, we haven't seen it in a very long time. Jazz being beaten. But, you know, I'm optimistic. I think it can happen every now and again, once in a blue moon. Amy trying to get this done very quickly. The sister of Big Gus. Not as big as Gus, obviously. But still. Gonna go for a quick submission here, very early on. Don't think it's gonna be enough, really, to take Laura Roy out that quickly. Now we're gonna have Laura into that turnbuckle. Dropping the feet, drop kick there from Amy Angus. I keep going, I forget the name. There's a few Amy's. Amy Blackwell, I do believe. Is it Amy? No, Ruth Blackwell? Yeah. There is an Amy. I can't remember what she's like. I don't know her. But we do have an Amy here. I don't know her last name, but she's here on the roster. Another Amy. Okay, so it can be confusing, alright? Just leave it out. It can be confusing. But yeah, going in with the sledgehammers, Laura. What? Did I just call her Loy? A mixture of Laura and Roy. Alright, her first and second name, Loy. That's what I'm going to call her from now on. She is called Loy today. Alright, it's going to be one of the biggest and most catchiest nicknames. Everyone's going to be using it in a couple of weeks. Everyone's going to be using it in a couple of weeks. Trust me, it will catch on. We love Loy here at SCW. But yeah, both in no man's land at the moment. Perfectly legal in this matchup. There is no count out. Looking to break the back there is Amy. Now picking Laura up. And gonna slam her straight back down to the unforgiving surface outside. Obviously Mayhem on Fridays. Really massive card this week. Make sure you tune in 9 PM GMT on YouTube as always. And whilst you're there, look at that button. Do you know 22% of you are not subscribed? Imagine being one of those people. Freeloaders. Posers. It's just smelly people. Go have a shower. Go have a shower. Sort it out. subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell because you do not want to miss a thing here at SCW. If you miss things, you're out of the loop. And if you're out of the loop, I don't even want to tell you what's going to happen. All right? It ain't up to me. The people, just go on live chat right now. They'll tell you what happens if you don't hit that subscribe button. It's not very nice. It involves Cletus. And Cletus, let me tell you, we ain't seen Cletus in a while. LC obviously still brags about the time him and Cletus teamed up and won a fight. That's LC's biggest accomplishment, really. Teaming with Cletus. Sledgehammer now from Lloyd. Amy Angus. Oh, hold on. Hello. I was going to say gymnastic is what I was going to say. I was actually going to say a gymnasium. Gymnasium's not, that's where you go to do gymnastics. Sort it out, cheese. Talking in third person here. Oh, nasty kick straight to the face there of Amy Angus. The Aberdeen, I don't know what. Not the same as Gus, obviously not an Aberdeen destroyer. The regular Iron Brew drinker. Gonna go for an interesting pin now as Laura. Just after a 2 count, getting out of it though. Springboard. Calling for something now as Laura Roy trying to get this done nice and early. Nasty kick there, straight to the face. Gonna go for the cover again here. It's gonna be a 1. It's gonna be a 2 then. It's holy damn! They know we got a big main event on our hands. They are ensuring that that one was a squash. Loy picking up the W here tonight. A massive congratulations. I mean, only just really started in this brand and now has a massive opportunity to do something crazy in a couple of days. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a fight we've all been waiting for. Back and forth between Jazz and Chloe. Sit down, get your popcorn, get your drinks, whatever the hell you're doing. It's about to get wild. So here we are in the main event of the evening. So buzzed for this one. Chloe, Miyu, EK, Jazz Shawbridge 2. Let's see how they go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of Women's Warfare. It is a 2 out of 3 falls count anywhere fight. Now making her way to the ring, one half of the X-Sisters. 1 win and 1 loss in singles competition. Chloe Miyu EK.
What a card we've had today, and obviously don't forget Mayhem tomorrow. Or, I mean, Mayhem Friday, sorry. Big mistake there from Cheese. Obviously, Mayhem moving over to Friday nights. Very excited to see how that goes. But here she is. Get that calendar. We like to see it. It's back.
She is the SCW Women's World Champion of over 100 days and 1/2 of the Women's Tag Team Champions of SCW. 2 wins and 1 loss in singles competition. The Hall of Famer, Jazz Shawbridge.
Calm and collected as usual. Quick word from our sponsor, of course. And wait, whilst it's been going on, they've taken it to the outside, straight to the crowd pit. We have some tables. We have a lot of weapons here to be used. The referee has joined suit then Falls count anywhere in this entire arena. We know there's bad blood. We saw Chloe interrupt Jazz in a fight, and Jazz sort of doing the mind games with Chloe the other day. Didn't actually come out though, obviously cut a promo and demanded that the Iron Survivor fight would be for her title and not the Gladiator one. Massive moves there from Jazz, and imagine if she does win it. It would be insane, but here we go. Let's focus. The crowd are getting their money's worth. This is what happens when you come to Wednesday Night Warzone. You're probably looking, Wednesday Night Warfare, sorry. You're probably looking at the arena and thinking, what the hell's happened in the last 10 minutes? Have I just slipped some acid and tripped the hell out? No, you have not. We have switched the arena up. It's the new look, the rebrand of Women's Warfare. We're excited to see how it goes. But yes, on this unforgiving concrete, really. You know, it's not even padded. It's nothing here. This is a car park every other day of the week, this arena. Do you know what I mean? This is brutal for sure. And Marcus just making sure nothing gets too out of hand tonight. But we know what's going on between these two. Chloe wants that limelight. She wants to be the best in the business, but it's impossible when you have Jazz and holding that kendo stick now. We have the table set up. Quite a dangerous position. Oh, and one just collapsed. As I mentioned, a bit of a commentator's curse and a drop kick there from Chloe Miyu. Obviously a 30-minute bout this one, so if it does go the whole way, we will be looking at a no contest draw. But I very much doubt it will. 2 falls or 2 submissions is enough to get this one to bed. Oh, and straight into that cabinet there goes Jazz. Very painful, really going to affect the kidneys in your back. Now, for good measure really, Chloe using the stick on the back of Jazz, trying to get payback for a minute ago. And yeah, like I said, we love these crowd pit fights. You don't see it enough, but the crowd are getting what they paid for. So far, this is turning into something that we knew was going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Free falling didn't do Jazz versus Chloe justice. We need to see more of it. And I mean, Chloe picked up a really good win on the kickoff show, putting her name out there. You know, hasn't had the most successful reign of W, shall we say. She hasn't had a reign of a title. Well, actually, no, she did. She did hold the Crash Course Championship for a little bit in Season 1. We're going to have a couple quickly. It's going to be a 1 then. It's going to be a 2. Surely not. A kick out there from Jazz, the woman and tag team champion. Not giving up quite yet. But like I said, yeah, Chloe, you know, when she was rocking the bubbles, the blonde hair, she never really had that charisma about her. It's sort of a character, a comedy character you'd look at. People would just love to see her come out because it gave them that energy. When you see the bubbles in the air, you're buzzed. Do you know what I mean? But the reality is that it didn't really do her any favours. It didn't pave the way in the ring. And I feel that this new attire, you're seeing a different side of Chloe. You're seeing a more serious side of Chloe. And this is what we've come to see. This is what we're excited about right now. And just stomping on the arm, repeating the move, rinse, wash and repeat is Chloe right now on Jazz. And just going in, doing the same move over and over here. I guess she does not like Jazz's right arm. Maybe that's the arm she holds the championship around, I don't know. A few words exchanged, and this is what I mean. Don't expect this to be a 5-minute squash. There is heat between these two. Chloe going to go for the cover again. Marcus is there, and we're going to have a 1 then. We're going to have a 2. Could it be a kick out though from Jazz Shawbridge? Sort of laying awkwardly on that kendo stick there. Jazz now back up to her feet. And yeah, you know, we're very excited. Obviously raising a stake 18th and 19th of February. 2 1-hour 5 wrestler fights for the respective men's and women's world championship. Jess Sampson, Jess Shawbridge, they're going to be working double, not even double time, quadruple time if you will. And now Jazz going in with that bat right on the midsection of Chloe Miyu. Looks deadly. Look at that kid in the front. The kid should not be watching something this graphic, for God's sake. What's he doing here? Who allowed this? Who allowed this? He's going to be bloody brain damaged when he gets home. He's going to be screwed in the head. He's going to be having nightmares for the next 16 nights. This guy's going to be freaking the hell out. He's going to be seeing Jazzes everywhere, going crazy. Now Jazz with a sledgehammer. Straight to the head. How do you sell that without knocking someone out? She clearly just hit her over the head with a sledgehammer. And again, nope, not again. This is what I mean, they're waiting a bit. They're not really trying to get this done. We're going to have the pinfall from Jazz, the first one of the night. It's going to be a 2, going to be a 3, no kick out. Just after 2 from Chloe. Not enough to put this one to bed. Jazz now again with that baseball bat. Ghoul's bat, as he likes to say. It's straight to the back there, just in the spine. And now just hits there. Bit of an awkward angle. People's heads are in the way. Back with that sledgehammer again, unforgiving. Sledgehammer straight to the torso. And then to the leg, it looks like. She's just sort of mixing and matching at the moment. It's just deadly. This is what I mean, the crowd pit. We're going to see weapon after weapon after weapon. And she's just choosing. What the hell am I going to use to kick 5 living bells of shit out of Chloe Miyuki? That's what she's saying right now. Everything is a weapon when you're in this zone. Everything can be used against your opponent. Chair now, back in play from Jazz. Gonna go in, Chloe. And it's a big opportunity, really. You know, Chloe spoke to me when she saw the Iron Survivor and she said, "Are you serious? Are you serious, bro?" That's what she said to me, and I was like, "No, I'm not serious, all right? I know you don't want to be in another multi-woman match. You want a one-on-one shot. I'm gonna give you it as long as you can prove your worth and beat Jazz tonight." Which, hey, that's a hard task in itself, right? We all know it. Chloe definitely looking in trouble though at the moment, and some nasty strikes there, straight to the forehead. Most people in the world have a forehead, obviously Cheese has a 5-head, forehead so big, surprised you get so many things. No storage on the laptop in front of me right now. And Jazz really just going crazy with that stick, and it's going to be another drop kick there from Chloe. Now picking up the sledgehammer again. Just more weapons being used, introduced. The fans having that extreme feel, that carnage, the brutality that comes from women's warfare. We know that these women love to bring weapons out. They love to switch things up. Trying to break the back there was Chloe, and now going for that arm again. Really trying to target the left arm of Jazz. I believe I called it the right arm earlier, okay? Look, just shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. I may have got the arm wrong. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about more important things right now. Like how raising the stakes is what, 10 days away? 10 days away after we just went to America and put on a show of a lifetime? And we're doing it again? We don't stop. We don't stop. It's not in our blood. It's not in our blood, raising the stakes. And then we're at Austria. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we have War Games. 3 fights. Cheese versus Shane, the woman. And then potentially the Battle of the Brands. Battle of the Kings. I don't know. Chloe, though, going for a cover. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2 then. Kick out just after 2 again from Jazz. Not giving up this easy. I'm just coughing my lungs out right now. Jesus Christ. Now, what is Chloe thinking? She's got that sledgehammer. She really is targeting that arm. That left arm of Jazz. Not sure why. Not sure what she wants to do. Definitely wants to inflict pain. We know that much. Both tables have been collapsed. And now it's the bat in play. I've been getting hyped up all night, okay? Commentating now. I've completely screwed my voice up. I'm trying not to pop now. Oh, that paper clip's down my throat in a moment. Eyes are watering like I've just desynced a album that I didn't like. Jazz going for the pin here. It's going to be a 2. Kick out though from Chloe, Miyu, EK just after 2. And Marcus just sort of backing away at the moment. He doesn't want to get involved. Now just a stare off. You know, I'm sure they're exchanging words. Look at Chloe there, just showing the reps. All right, there you go. I don't know what that was about, really. A bit calm, wasn't it? They just sort of looked at each other for a minute and they were like, right, you do this, I'm going to do that. They were probably planning out spots. What's going on, girls? Are you good? All right, look, this happened for a long time. I had to put them back into the ringside. I asked for their permission. It's all good, so do not worry. Let's get back on with the show. So here we are then, magically back at ringside, no man's land really. And look at this beautiful arena. Isn't it just gorgeous and so freaking vivid? Jazz trying to find her feet. Chloe, look at the move there from Chloe. Finishing it off with a beautiful little stunner to end that sequence. And it's going to be a 2. It's going to be a kick out though. That would have been an unfortunate time to get the 3 count. But yeah, luckily a kick out there. Rinse and repeat. It seems like that is Chloe's strategy right now. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2 then. It's going to be another kick out. You cannot make her. You cannot put her down for the 3 count. It's just not possible. She's not programmed that way, Jazz Shawbridge. She hears 2 and then it's like a reaction, a natural reaction, a human instinct to kick out and get those shoulders up. Now Jazz going to do that nasty knee driven straight to the face there of Jazz Shawbridge. Repeating that move for the 3rd time. The EK way, and it's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. It's going to be a 3, then 1-0 in this matchup. Obviously, remember, 2 out of 3 falls. It's not quite over yet. Jazz can, and probably most likely will, get a comeback here. And I believe it's the wrong move set. I do apologise for that. That is my fault. It's going to be a 2 and probably a... No, not a 3. Okay. It's a 2. I did completely just remember I did not switch over the moveset tool. Do not hate me, Jazz. I am very sorry about that. But let's carry on anyway. Chloe now just not sure what she's thinking. Going to be an Irish whip. Straight to the other side. Crowd really getting everything that they paid for tonight. Woman's warfare. Picking Jazz up to her feet. Oh, and straight to the barricade here. We've seen this collapse before with Josh Valentine and Chemical Kev. Will we see it again tonight? In a dangerous position right now. Chloe picking Jazz up to her feet. Interesting bout so far, and another one from Chloe, the EK way, we're going to call it, because I like to call it that. Could it be now? It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2 then. Oh, she's done it! She has done it! The unthinkable. No one really imagined it. No one really saw this happening. But Chloe, you've got an SCW World Women's Championship next week.
Here is your winner.
Thank you for being here, guys. Tune into Mayhem on Friday. I've been your man, Cheats, and as always, take care.